Hello, my friends! If you're over 60 and looking for simple ways to feel more energetic, stay active, and keep your independence, you're in the right place. Today, we're starting with something so ordinary it's often overlooked, but it can make a big difference in your daily life. And that's the humble cucumber. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Cucumbers? Really? Aren't they just crunchy water? And yes, they are refreshing, but trust me, there's so much more. After working with seniors for over 3 decades, I've seen how small changes in diet can lead to big improvements in energy, digestion, and overall health. Cucumbers are one of those quiet game changers. Let's start with hydration. As we age, our sense of thirst declines. By the time you feel thirsty, you might already be dehydrated. And for seniors, dehydration isn't just uncomfortable. It can cause dizziness, fatigue, even increase the risk of falls. Drinking water all day feels like a chore for many, and that's where cucumbers come in. They're 96% water, which means every bite is like a gentle glass of hydration. Slice a few pieces into a salad or snack on them, and you're helping your body without even thinking about it. But hydration is just the beginning. Cucumbers support joint health too. Stiff knees, sore hips, or achy hands? Cucumbers contain silica, a mineral that helps keep connective tissues flexible and strong. One patient once told me, "It feels like lubrication from the inside out." That little boost can make everyday activities, walking, climbing stairs, opening jars, so much easier. And let's not forget heart health. High blood pressure is common as we age. While medication plays its part, food matters too. Cucumbers are naturally low in sodium and rich in potassium, which helps balance salt in your diet and keeps your blood pressure steady. The best part? They're effortless. No fancy recipes, no long prep. Just wash, slice, and enjoy. Many of my patients keep a small bowl of cucumber slices in the fridge for a quick, guilt-free snack. But here's something important. It's not just about eating cucumbers, it's about what you eat with them. Some pairings reduce their benefits, while others boost them. That's exactly what we'll explore next, the combinations to avoid and the ones that bring out the best in this simple, powerful food. 1. Cucumbers and raw carrots. Many of us love a crisp cucumber and carrot salad. It's colorful, refreshing, and feels like the perfect healthy choice. But here's the hidden challenge. Carrots, when eaten raw, contain an enzyme called ascorbic acid oxidase. That's a big name, but its effect is simple. It breaks down vitamin C. Vitamin C is one of your immune system's best friends. It helps your body fight infections, keeps your skin resilient, and even plays a role in healing. But if you're combining raw cucumbers with raw carrots, that precious vitamin C can get neutralized before your body has a chance to use it. I remember one patient, Richard, who was 72. He loved his cucumber and carrot salad and ate it almost daily, but he couldn't figure out why he seemed to catch every cold that went around, even when others were staying healthy. When we looked closer, we realized this simple pairing was working against him. Once he made small changes, like steaming his carrots lightly or adding a splash of lemon juice, his immune system became noticeably stronger. The fix is simple. Don't give up carrots, just adjust how you prepare them. Light steaming deactivates that enzyme while keeping most of the nutrients intact. Or if you prefer raw salads, a squeeze of lemon juice can protect the vitamin C so your body gets what it needs. 2. Cucumbers and bananas. Here's another combination I often see, especially in smoothies: cucumbers and bananas. On the surface, it looks like the perfect health drink. Both are nutritious, hydrating, and easy to blend. But together, they can cause more harm than good, particularly for seniors. Both cucumbers and bananas are rich in potassium. Potassium is essential for keeping your heart rhythm steady and your muscles working properly. But as we age, our kidneys often don't process potassium as efficiently. And if potassium builds up in the bloodstream, it can lead to dizziness, fatigue, or even irregular heartbeats. One of my patients, Sarah, was 77 and thought she was starting her mornings right with a cucumber-banana smoothie. But she began noticing bouts of lightheadedness and an unusual tiredness that she couldn't shake. Blood tests later revealed that her potassium levels were too high. By spacing out those foods, having a banana in the morning and cucumbers with lunch, her energy returned and her heart felt steadier. The lesson here is balance. Both cucumbers and bananas are healthy, but eating them together in large amounts can overwhelm your body's ability to process potassium. If you enjoy both, simply spread them out during the day. Your body will thank you. 3. Pickled cucumbers and salty foods. Now let's talk about pickles. They're crunchy, tangy, and for many people, an irresistible snack. But here's the catch. Pickled cucumbers are already high in sodium. Pairing them with other salty foods like crackers, chips, or processed meats can turn them from a tasty treat into a serious risk for your heart. Too much sodium causes your body to hold on to extra water, which raises blood pressure and puts additional strain on your heart. This is particularly concerning for seniors who already deal with hypertension or take medication for it. I once worked with Jack, an 81-year-old who loved his afternoon ritual of pickles and salted crackers. He didn't add extra salt to his meals, so he thought he was being careful. But his blood pressure readings were dangerously high, and he couldn't figure out why. Once we swapped the crackers for fresh veggies and encouraged homemade pickles with less salt and more herbs, garlic, or vinegar for flavor, his blood pressure stabilized, and he still got to enjoy that crunchy flavor he loved. If you enjoy pickles, you don't have to give them up completely. Instead, try pairing them with foods naturally low in sodium, like fresh vegetables, plain yogurt, or whole grain bread. Or even better, make your own quick pickles at home with less salt and more herbs, garlic, or vinegar for flavor. You'll still satisfy the craving, but without overloading your heart. So, what do we learn from these 3 examples? Cucumbers are versatile and gentle on the body, but the company they keep makes all the difference. A raw carrot here, a banana in the same smoothie, or a pickle paired with a salty snack. On the surface, these seem harmless. But over time, they can weaken your immune system, put stress on your heart, or throw off your body's balance. The good news is the solutions are simple. Steam carrots or add lemon juice. Separate bananas and cucumbers into different meals, and enjoy pickles in moderation with fresh, low-sodium sides. Small shifts like these can protect your health while still letting you enjoy the foods you love. Remember, my friends, food should feel like a source of comfort and strength, not confusion or risk. And with cucumbers, the right adjustments can turn an everyday vegetable into a true ally for your well-being. Now that we've talked about the combinations to avoid, let's turn our focus to the fun part, the pairings that actually enhance the power of cucumbers. Because when matched thoughtfully with other foods, cucumbers don't just support hydration or digestion on their own, they become part of a natural team that helps your body feel lighter, stronger, and more balanced. Think of it this way. Cucumbers are like a gentle bass note in a song, and when you add the right partner foods, the whole melody comes alive. Over the years, I've seen seniors transform their energy, digestion, and heart health simply by introducing these kinds of combinations into their daily meals. Let's explore 3 of the most powerful pairings. Number 1. Cucumbers and pears. Digestive health is something many seniors struggle with quietly. Constipation, bloating, or that heavy feeling after meals. it's not just uncomfortable, it can affect energy, mood, and even sleep. While meditations and supplements are often prescribed, there's a natural and kinder way to support digestion: pairing cucumbers with pears. Here's why they work so beautifully together. Cucumbers are rich in insoluble fiber, which helps add bulk and keep things moving in your digestive tract. Pears, on the other hand, are high in soluble fiber, which softens stools and makes them easier to pass. When you bring the two together, it's like giving your digestive system a gentle push and a soft cushion at the same time. One of my patients, Margaret, was 83 and had been dealing with constipation for years. She had tried fiber powders, prune juice, even prescription aids, but nothing gave her lasting relief. When she started eating half a pear and a few slices of cucumber each afternoon, she noticed her digestion felt more natural, more comfortable. Within just a couple of weeks, she no longer needed her laxatives, and she told me she felt lighter, not just in her body, but in her mood too. The best part? You don't need complicated recipes. Dice half a pear and half a cucumber, drizzle with a little honey and lemon juice, and you've got a refreshing midday snack. Or blend them into a smoothie with a splash of almond milk for something soothing and gentle on the stomach. 2. Cucumbers and apples. As we grow older, caring for the heart becomes more and more important. Blood pressure tends to rise, circulation isn't as strong, and cholesterol can become a concern. While medication plays its role, food is one of the quietest and most effective allies for heart health. And one of the best pairings for this is cucumbers with apples. Cucumbers, as we've talked about before, are high in potassium, which helps relax blood vessels and naturally supports steady blood pressure. Apples, especially green ones, are rich in a fiber called pectin, which helps lower bad cholesterol. Together, they form a gentle balancing act. The cucumber helps blood flow more freely, while the apple works to clear away what doesn't belong. Patricia, one of my patients at 79, had struggled with both high blood pressure and cholesterol for years. She wanted something natural to add to her routine alongside her medications. I suggested she start her mornings with half a cucumber and a small green apple. Within 3 months, her cholesterol levels improved by nearly 10%, and her blood pressure readings became far steadier. She told me she felt like her heart wasn't working as hard anymore. To try this yourself, slice half an apple and half a cucumber. Sprinkle lightly with cinnamon and enjoy it as a simple snack with tea. Or toss them into a salad with walnuts for a bit of crunch. If you like smoothies, blend them with a handful of spinach for a refreshing green drink. 3. Cucumbers and apple cider vinegar. One challenge that doesn't get talked about enough is how our bodies change in how they absorb nutrients after 60. Even if you're eating healthy foods, your digestive system may not take in as many vitamins and minerals as it used to. That's where apple cider vinegar, or ACV, paired with cucumbers can make a quiet but noticeable difference. Apple cider vinegar contains natural acids and enzymes that help break down food more efficiently, making it easier for your body to absorb nutrients. When you add it to cucumbers, already light, hydrating, and easy to digest, you create a combination that supports gut health and energy in a very natural way. I had a patient, Helen, who was 85. She ate well, but always felt tired, like her food wasn't giving her the fuel she needed. When we added just a teaspoon of diluted apple cider vinegar to her cucumber slices at lunch, she noticed within weeks that her digestion improved, her energy lifted, and even her blood sugar readings became steadier. You don't need much. In fact, less is more. Try a cucumber and vinegar salad. Thinly slice cucumbers, Mix 1 part apple cider vinegar with 3 parts water and let them sit for 10 minutes. Or simply add a few cucumber slices and a teaspoon of ACV to a glass of water for a refreshing drink. Just remember, always dilute vinegar, and if you're sensitive to acid, start with just a few drops. These 3 combinations, cucumbers with pears, apples, and apple cider vinegar, are like gentle tools for your health toolbox. One supports digestion, one cares for your heart, and one helps you make the most of the nutrients you're already eating. And the best part is, they're simple. No complicated cooking, no fancy ingredients, just everyday foods working in harmony. When my patients make these small changes, they often tell me it's not just about physical improvements. It's the sense of confidence that comes with knowing they're doing something kind for their body every single day. And that, my friends, is what healthy aging is really about. Making small, steady choices that help you stay strong, comfortable, and independent. We've explored why cucumbers matter and which pairings to avoid or embrace. But there's another part that can make or break the benefits you get from them: how you choose, store, and prepare cucumbers. Even the healthiest foods lose their value if they spoil too soon or feel too difficult to prepare. The good news is, with just a few simple adjustments, cucumbers can stay crisp, fresh, and easy to enjoy every day. 1. Choosing the best cucumbers. When you're at the store, look for cucumbers that are firm but not rock hard. They should feel crisp in your hand, not soft or wrinkled. Bright, even green is best. Yellow spots often mean they're overripe and may taste bitter. If arthritis or grip strength makes peeling tricky, English cucumbers are a wonderful choice. They're the long, thin ones, often wrapped in plastic, with softer skin that doesn't need peeling. Think of cucumbers as little hydration sticks, crisp, cool, and refreshing when picked at the right stage. 2. Storing cucumbers the right way. Cucumbers spoil quickly if left unattended in the back of the fridge. Wrap them gently in a paper towel before refrigerating. This absorbs excess moisture and keeps them firm. Place them in the crisper drawer, but closer to the front so you'll actually reach for them. A helpful tip: don't store cucumbers next to apples, bananas, or tomatoes. These fruits release a natural gas that makes cucumbers ripen too fast. If you've ever bought cucumbers only to find them mushy days later, that may have been the cause. For sliced cucumbers, use an airtight container with a paper towel at the bottom. Many of my patients prepare small containers of cucumber sticks ahead of time, ready to grab whenever they want a light, refreshing snack. 3. Preparing cucumbers with ease. Food prep can feel overwhelming with age, especially with arthritis or limited strength. But cucumbers don't need to be difficult. A few tools and tricks make them much easier. A mandolin slicer with a safety guard gives you thin slices without effort. Cut into shorter sections first. Smaller pieces are easier to hold steady. A food processor works well if you're making dips or salads. Cucumber sticks are easier to hold and chew, perfect for pairing with yogurt or hummus. One patient of mine, Dorothy, stopped eating cucumbers because peeling and slicing felt exhausting. Switching her to English cucumbers and showing her a mandolin slicer brought cucumbers back into her daily routine without the frustration. Handled the right way, cucumbers become one of the simplest, most reliable foods for seniors. Fresh, crisp, easy to prepare, and always ready to offer hydration and comfort. With just a little care in how you choose, store, and prepare them, cucumbers can truly be a daily companion for your health, without hassle or waste. Adding cucumbers to your diet isn't just about enjoying them once in a while. It's about creating a gentle rhythm where they become part of your everyday life. The beauty of cucumbers is that they fit easily into any meal or snack without fuss. By building a simple routine, you'll give your body steady hydration, better digestion, and extra support for your heart, all without feeling like you're working on your health. Begin your day with cucumber-infused water. Drop a few thin slices into your glass and let them sit for a few minutes. It's refreshing, hydrating, and easier to drink than plain water first thing in the morning. If you prefer something more filling, add cucumber to a light fruit salad with apples or pears, both wonderful partners for your heart and digestion. At lunchtime, cucumbers pair beautifully with other foods that support balance. A cucumber and apple salad sprinkled with walnuts makes a heart-friendly side dish. Or, if digestion is your main concern, try cucumber with pear. It's a simple combination that helps everything move more comfortably through your system. If you're someone who likes snacking in the afternoon, keep small containers of cucumber sticks in the fridge. They're crisp, cooling, and satisfying without weighing you down. Dinner is the perfect time to use cucumbers for better nutrient absorption. A small cucumber salad with a splash of apple cider vinegar helps your body make the most of the vitamins and minerals in your meal. Just remember, always dilute vinegar and start with a small amount if you're sensitive to acidity. If you take medications for blood pressure, diabetes, or kidney health, it's a good idea to keep at least a 2-hour gap between cucumber-rich meals and your pills. Cucumbers are safe, but because they're high in water and potassium, spacing them out ensures your body and medicine don't work against each other. By weaving cucumbers into your morning, midday, and evening, you create a quiet routine that supports hydration, energy, and overall well-being. These small, steady steps are what keep you strong and independent as the years go by. And the best part? You don't need complicated recipes, just simple, fresh bites of cucumber at the right times, every day. We've covered a lot together. Why cucumbers matter, the pairings to avoid, the combinations that can truly boost your health, and how to bring them into your daily routine with ease. If there's one message I want you to carry with you, it's this. Your health after 60 is shaped not by big, overwhelming changes, but by the small, consistent choices you make each day. A slice of cucumber here, a simple pairing there, these little decisions add up. Over time, they can mean steadier energy, smoother digestion, and a heart that feels supported instead of strained. And perhaps just as important, they bring you confidence. Confidence that you're taking care of yourself in ways that are gentle, doable, and lasting. Remember, aging well isn't about chasing youth. It's about nurturing strength, independence, and vitality right where you are. Cucumbers may seem humble, but they remind us that wellness doesn't need to be complicated. It's about noticing the small things, enjoying them, and letting them work quietly in your favor. So, my friends, I encourage you, don't just think about what you've learned, choose one tip to try today. Maybe it's starting your morning with cucumber water. Maybe it's swapping out a salty snack for fresh slices. Or maybe it's enjoying that heart-friendly pairing of cucumbers and apples. Whichever you pick, let it be your first step toward more energy, comfort, and confidence. And before we say goodbye, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these cucumber tips will you try first? Share it in the comments below. I always enjoy learning from you. And of course, if you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe so we can keep exploring more simple, senior-friendly ways to stay strong, healthy, and independent together. Until next time, stay hydrated, stay positive, and keep making those small, wise choices for your body.